Days after Assembly posed the debacle, Congress held emergency meet at Sonia Gandhi's residence. Election strategist Prashant Kishore attended the meet and discussed the blueprint for the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. Prashant Kishore also presented a detailed presentation plan on the upcoming Assembly elections. There's huge speculation doing rounds about Prashant Kishore joining the party, which has its back to the wall after a series of poll fiasco. Over 10 senior Congress leaders, including K.C. Venugopal, Chidambaram, Kharge, attended the meeting at the 10 Janpath residence of Mrs. Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi was also one of the leaders who attended the key meeting. Congress leaders also discussed the political situation and the upcoming assembly polls. Now, just before the meeting, Sonia Gandhi had lashed out at Prime Minister Modi, accusing him of playing divisive politics in the country. Sonia also hit out at the BJP and the RSS, blaming them for creating an environment of hate.
Prashant Kishore has made a presentation, detailed presentation for 2024 election strategy. It needs some detailed discussion. Therefore, Congress President will set up a small group to discuss this entire presentation. That group will submit their report within a week time for a final decision.
So will he be working in the Congress party as a strategist, or he will be joining the Congress?
Every details will be informed within a week time.
My colleague Supriya Bhardwaj is now joining me live from Delhi on this. Supriya, we heard what Mr. K.C. Venugopal over there said. He said that Prashant Kishore, of course, presented a blueprint for the 2024 Lok Sabha elections and how the party could go about contesting those very crucial assembly elections. But that's, of course, what's at the forefront. What's cooking behind the curtains is what we want to know. Is Prashant Kishore only going to election strategize for the Congress party, or will the Congress party induct Prashant Kishore into its fold?
Well, Paulami, we spoke to some 2 to 3 leaders who were present in that crucial meeting which took place here at Janpath, where we are at the moment. And this is the place where K.C. Venugopal addressed the media and said that the final decision will be taken within a week. But behind the curtains, the story which is coming out is really interesting. Prashant Kishore has categorically said that there are approximately 370 seats on which Congress party needs to concentrate. They are strong there, and they're also in direct contest with BJP in certain areas. As far as the rest Lok Sabha seats are concerned, he has said that the Congress party should forge alliances, should allow the alliance partners, the other opposition parties, to take on BJP. Also, Paulami, what we have heard is that he has said that there needs to be a complete overhaul, a complete rework of the Congress party's communication department as well as the communication strategy. The third very interesting thing which came into the light is that some of the leaders said that Prashant Kishore would be asked to join the Congress party. He won't be, his services won't be used as that of a consultant. So that is also going on. They even said that Prashant Kishore didn't ask for any post or position. Rather, he said that this is the roadmap. This is what he wants to do to rework the organization as far as the Congress party is concerned, and also to rejuvenate, to revamp the Congress party. We are also learning from the sources. 2 top leaders told us that Rahul Gandhi said that the entire presentation needs to be looked into in a threadbare fashion, and that's why a small group should be set up, and that's where this entire 1 week long discussions and debates on this entire presentation which is going to take place in the Congress party, and then the final decision would be taken. Also, what we are learning from the sources is, apart from the national plan, the plan for 2024 Lok Sabha polls, Prashant Kishore has also discussed about the upcoming assembly elections also. So right from today onwards till the 2024 strategy, what we are learning is that there will be a run-up to the 2024 Lok Sabha polls, which Prashant Kishore has discussed with the Congress's top leaders. Now, final report will be submitted within a week, and then we will be saying as to which direction the Congress's next strategy will be. Because, Paulami, we have to also remember that this year, before August, September, Congress will be holding its election for the president's
Absolutely. So many hectic developments, of course, expected at the Congress headquarters in this year itself. But as far as Prashant Kishore and his association with the party goes, of course, we'll wait possibly for a week to find out where that's headed. Supriya, thank you so much for joining us. There is no end to mosque loudspeaker controversy in Maharashtra after Maharashtra Navnirman Sena chief Raj Thackeray gave an ultimatum to the Maharashtra government to remove loudspeakers from mosques by May 3rd. The leader will now chant Hanuman Chalisa in Pune. Countering the Thackeray attack, Shiv Sena leader Sanjay Raut has called Raj Thackeray the OAC of Maharashtra. In response, MNS threatened Raut and held protests outside the office of Shiv Sena's Samna newspaper. A protest was also held outside Uddhav Thackeray's Matoshri house. Meanwhile, giving his take on the issue, Maharashtra Minister Aditya Thackeray said that the loudspeaker should be used to create awareness about issues like rising prices of essential items.
तुम्हाला जो काही नमाज पडायचा आहे, तुम्हाला जी काय अजान द्यायची घरामध्ये द्या. आणि जर सांगून जर समजा तुम्हाला समजत नसेल की हे भोंगे खाली उतरवा, तुम्ही आम्हाला विनाकारण त्रास देऊ नका, हे जर नीट सांगून समजत नसेल तर तुमच्या मशिदीच्या बाहेर आम्ही हनुमान चालीसा लावणार म्हणजे लावणार.
Loudspeakers outside mosque is raging in Maharashtra. The BJP and the MNS has demanded that the loudspeakers should be removed. We are in Pune on the day of Hanuman Jayanti here. Maharashtra Navnirman Sena has organized a Maha Aarti in which MNS chief Raj Thackeray will be participating. One of the banners which has been put out in Pune is right here, and the similarity between Raj Thackeray and Hindu Samrat Balasaheb Thackeray is clearly seen here. Hindu Jan Nayak Raj Saheb Thackeray is something which he has been referred to as. All the preparations here have been completed, and what MNS has also said that if by May 3 the loudspeakers on mosques are not removed, then MNS will be on roads and protesting against it. If it's possible in other states, it is possible in Maharashtra too. With camera person Raju Inamdar, Mustafa Sheikh for India Today.
आदरणीय राज साहब ने मनसे सैनिकों के लिए एक आदेश दिया है, और वो आदेश के अनुसार अगर 3 तारीख तक ये लाउडस्पीकर उतारे नहीं गए तो हम रास्ते पे उतरने वाले हैं. लाली और अब्बास की सरकार है, और ये सरकार ही ये इशू खड़ा कर रही है. अगर ये इशू ही नहीं होगा तो बाकी चीज़ें नहीं होंगी. अगर इशू सरकार ही खड़ा करेगी तो बाकी चीज़ तो होने ही वाली है. हिंदू रास्ते पे उतरेगा.
उद्धव ठाकरे जी महाराष्ट्र के मुख्यमंत्री है. महाराष्ट्र के दिन ब दिन जो संकट आ रहे, महाराष्ट्र में 7.5 लगी हुई है जब से उद्धव ठाकरे मुख्यमंत्री बने. और उनसे आह्वान करूंगा मैं कि मातोश्री के अंदर उन्होंने हनुमान चालीसा पढ़ना चाहिए. अगर वो हनुमान चालीसा पढ़ते हैं तो लगेगा महाराष्ट्र में कहीं ना कहीं उद्धव ठाकरे जी बाला साहेब ठाकरे विचारों पे चल रहे, वरना बाला साहेब ठाकरे के विचार उन्हें बाजू में रख के अलग ही दिशा में उनकी राजनीती चल रही है.
बोंग्यातून वाढलेल्या किमतींबद्दल पण लोकांना जर सांगता आलं तर हे पण सांगावं की ह्या किमती जे दरवाढ झालेली आहे, पेट्रोल डिझेलचे असेल, CNG असेल, हे कशामुळे झालं आणि 60 वर्षापूर्वी न जाता गेल्या 2-3 वर्षात का झालं हे सांगावं.
At a time when calls for a ban on loudspeakers at mosques are steadily amplifying in several regions across the country, the loudspeaker stir has also been picked up by right-wing groups in Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. In Aligarh, ABVP has sought permission from the administration to install loudspeakers at 21 prominent road crossings to recite the Hanuman Chalisa. While in Varanasi, some people played Hanuman Chalisa on loudspeakers. In Madhya Pradesh's Bhopal, a Hindu organization has been given permission by the police to hold a rally in the old city on Hanuman Jayanti. Meanwhile, in West Bengal's Hooghly, a Lord Hanuman flag was seen on the streets completely torn. BJP workers in the region staged a massive protest, blocking roads, accusing the Trinamool Congress of inciting violence.
नहीं, हमें उससे कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. हम लोग का पर्व है, इसमें कोई रोक नहीं है. आप तो आजादी है, ये अपना देश है.
लोकल स्तर पर प्रशासन को तय करना है, ये कोई सरकार के स्तर के निर्णय नहीं है. और मैं समझता हूँ कि सभी जगह बात होगी, सब ध्यान दे रहे हैं, चिंता कर रहे हैं.
एक सवाल सर बस ये रहेगा कि बतौर गृह मंत्री उन लोगों को क्या आप चेतावनी देना चाहेंगे जो कि इस तरीके के धार्मिक माहौल में रंग में भंग डालने का काम करते हैं?
उनको चेतावनी मिल चुकी है वैसे, तो इसलिए ऐसी कोई दिक्कत है नहीं, और कोई भी दखल डालेगा
मध्य प्रदेश में शांति रहेगी,
एकदम शांति रहेगी.
Amid the questions over Azan on loudspeaker on the occasion of Hanuman Jayanti in Varanasi, the Hanuman Chalisa part, chant, and at the same time, all important, all those parts have been done here in Varanasi, playing on the loudspeaker and at the same time celebrating Hanuman Jayanti. We are right now here at one of the Hanuman temple here in Varanasi, and you can see how everyone is in the mode of celebrating Hanuman Jayanti. Today in Varanasi at several places, such picture is emerging where the people are celebrating Hanuman Jayanti, playing and repeating the chants of Hanuman over loudspeaker. In Varanasi with cameraman Gaurav, Abhishek Mishra for India Today.
The Azan controversy has now reached Uttar Pradesh's Aligarh. Right-wing fringe group named Samta Manch has demanded that loudspeakers from the top of mosque should be removed and Azan should not be played out on loudspeakers. Otherwise, they will put up loudspeakers in 21 public places, including temples like Gilraj Temple, and they will play Hanuman Chalisa whenever Azan is played out on the mosques. However, the local administration has not given permission for putting up such loudspeakers, and it is being said that Baldev Chaudhary, who is a former AVVP activist, is behind this entire controversy. On the other side, the local administration is staying on its toes today on Hanuman Jayanti, and on the other side, the local residents of Aligarh say that they have nothing to do with this Azan versus Hanuman Chalisa controversy, and those steering up this controversy have political motives. With video journalist Sachin Chandok, this is Amit Bhardwaj for India Today from Aligarh.
Counting of votes for West Bengal's Asansol and Baliganj Assembly by-poll is currently underway. Early trends suggest TMC's actor-turned-politician Shatrughan Sinha is leading by nearly 3 lakh votes in Asansol Lok Sabha seat, and while in Baliganj seat, TMC leader Babul Supriyo, who had quit the BJP and joined the TMC recently, has expanded his lead by nearly 20,000 votes against CPIM's Saira Shah Halim after 19 rounds of counting, and is set to win the assembly seat. Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has already claimed victory on both seats and thanked the voters in a tweet. Counting began at 8 a.m. amid tight security in both assembly seats, as the BJP's fate in both seats is set to be revealed. Voting for by-polls in Asansol Lok Sabha and Baliganj Assembly were held on April 12. Celebrations have already begun in Asansol Lok Sabha ahead of Shatrughan Sinha's win. TMC workers danced to the tunes of drum beats in Asansol after early trends predicted TMC's win. Meanwhile, Chhattisgarh's Khairagarh, Bihar's Bochan and Maharashtra's Kolhapur North are other assembly seats where counting of votes is currently underway.
अच्छा लग रहा है, ये दीदी की जीत है, तृणमूल कांग्रेस की जीत है, तृणमूल कांग्रेस के संगठन की जीत है। अभिषेक भाई, बहुत सारे सीनियर नेता सब ने मिलके जो मुझे जिस तरीके से प्यार और हेल्प किया, उन सब की जीत है। इंसानों, लोगों की जीत है। जिस तरीके का घटिया प्रचार ऑपोजिशन ने किया है, सीपीएम ने किया है, उस सब सारे चीजों के खिलाफ एक बहुत बड़ा तमाचा पब्लिक ने मारा।
आसनसोल की जो सीट है, पहली बार ऐसा हुआ है कि टीएमसी जीती है। इससे पहले तक सीपीएम जीतती रही थी, फिर बीजेपी ने जीत दर्ज की। ये जो जीत है, ये इसके मायने क्या है?
देखिए ना, आपने खुद ही कहा शुरू में कि हम ऐतिहासिक जीत की ओर बढ़ रहे हैं। अभी तो सर्टिफिकेट नहीं मिला है हमें। सर्टिफिकेट जब हासिल करेंगे तो हम बात कर लेंगे कि जीत कैसी है और किस हद तक हम आए। अभी लोग कोई कह रहा है 2.25 लाख है, कोई कह रहा है 2.5 लाख की ओर बढ़ रहा है लीड की ओर। बहरहाल ये जो है अभी 2 लाख से 2.25 लाख के करीब, तो अभी तो आप भी जानते हैं, जो आप कह रहे हैं, बता रहे हैं हमको, ये बहुत अच्छा रहा है और ये ऐतिहासिक ही रहा है।